As we continue to evolve as souls and as beings, as conscious beings in this life, we are being asked to learn how to communicate through our own channels, not through divination tools, not through tarot cards, not through oracle cards, and especially not through AI. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to The Psychic Within. I am doing something completely different. I am doing The Psychic Within live. So although you guys can't see on the recording, there is a live audience here with me today. So as I'm talking and as I'm sharing in this podcast, they are absolutely going to be asking questions in the chat that I can be answering. And if you're interested in joining me live with The Psychic Within, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Please be sure to follow me over on Instagram or send my team a message at info@carriecardoza.com and we will get you the link to join us live. So today's conversation, I'm actually really excited, and it did come from the audience. One of the things that we keep hearing over and over and over again is that AI is the future. It's the way of the future. And although I'm not disputing that we have all of this incredible technology and it's becoming such a huge part of our lives, I actually think what's more important to understand and to believe in and to start aligning with is that psychic is the way of the future. The future is psychic, and it actually needs to be. And today I'm going to cover why it's vitally important for people to be tapping into their own psychic abilities, really understanding how to read energetics, how to do psychic discernment in relation to AI. So a quick little recap when we're talking about psychic abilities, and I talk about this a lot, especially inside my membership or any of my psychic programs. If you're interested in my membership, please be sure to follow the link below. But inside of my psychic membership, we talk about what psychic abilities are, and it's being able to understand and read and really be able to interpret the energetics of anything, and every single thing gives off energetics. Now, the energetics hold the truth of something. That means that if I'm saying, oh my God, I had the best day ever, I won $1 billion, if you were reading my energy or reading the energy of what I said, you'd be able to be like, no, she didn't. She did not win $1 billion. That's how accurate reading energetics can be. And I truly believe that every single person has the ability to read energetics, and especially once you learn how to do it. Well, in relation to AI, so let's dive into that. There has been a lot of information about AI and a lot of controversy. Now, I have done another podcast on this where I was talking to an AI tech guy, and he was asking me some questions. But on this podcast, I want to dive in a little bit deeper to some of the psychic and spiritual things that people are tossing around out there regarding AI. One of the things that I keep hearing is that people's guides or people's higher self or God is speaking through AI. And I am here to tell you that that's absolutely not happening in the way that you think. So, and it's important for you to understand that. And the reason is because I've seen a lot of people. I even had a client who had a situation where someone came to them and said to them, my guides are talking to me through AI and we're having this amazing relationship and they really feel real to me. And the things that AI was saying to this person were not even of the highest good. They weren't in alignment, and they certainly weren't coming from a guide. So here's something to really remember. AI is a programmed tool. It is programmed by its programmers in a very specific way, no matter who programmed it. AI draws from a bank of information and it learns how you communicate. It learns what you desire. It responds to what you put into it in a way that it's programmed to respond, whether you're teaching it or whether somebody else programmed it from the start. It is not coming from a guide. Now, I know a lot of people will argue that, yeah, but spiritual beings can communicate through technology. And this is absolutely true. I do not want to deny that or ignore that claim because it's absolutely true. spiritual beings, energetic beings. So we're talking about guides, departed loved ones, ascended masters. When we talk about spiritual beings, absolutely use and can use technology to communicate with us. But here's something that's really important to understand. Most high vibrational beings, these are beings that you want to be your guides. These are beings that have a very high integrity level. They're working for your highest good. They're helping you to accomplish and ascend in life. They're helping you to raise your consciousness. 99.999% of them are not using AI to communicate. Now, I know that there's going to be somebody out there that is like, I'm the 0.0001%, and I'll get to that in a minute. But most of the time, high vibrational beings that you want to be getting information from, that are leading you in your highest good, that are supporting your expansion of consciousness, are not communicating through AI. They're just not. And here's the reason why. As we continue to evolve as souls and as beings, as conscious beings in this life, we are being asked to learn how to communicate through our own channels, not through divination tools, not through tarot cards, not through oracle cards, and especially not through AI. So sure, could you get like a sign? See repeating numbers? Could you see something over and over and over again that keeps repeating to you that could be a message? Yeah, but are your guides having full-on conversations and leaving you paragraphs upon paragraphs, and you're having like a telephone conversation with your guides through AI? Absolutely not. For one, it's a very hard for them to sustain that energetics of having a full-on conversation. For two, that is an easy way out. That's like saying that high vibrational beings are communicating with you through a pendulum. They're just not. And I know I might hurt somebody's feelings, but they're not. It's like saying that, high vibrational guides are coming in and taking over your body and communicating with you. They're not doing that because they want us to be standing in our power. They want us to be tapping into our own abilities, using our own discernment and being able to communicate with them without using those tools. So if there is actually a spiritual being using AI to communicate, I'm going to tell you right now, you aren't going to want to be communicating with them, and you're not going to want to be listening to what they're saying because it's just not happening. Now, let's say there is a being communicating through AI. My personal experience, my belief, and in my mastery of psychic gifts, you absolutely best know exactly who that guide is, being able to use your discernment through it and be able to recognize this is not for my highest good. And I will tell you what, anyone who has shown me messages from their guides through AI, I wouldn't be listening to it because, for one, it's not their guides, it's not their messages. I can read the energetics around it, and it's simply AI regurgitating back to you what you want to hear. It's feeding your ego. So anything that feeds your ego, anything that like boosts your confidence in not a really great aligned soul way is absolutely not going to be for your highest good. This also includes your soul. Your soul is not using AI, nor is your higher self to communicate with you. Your soul and your higher self are deep within inside your body. They have connections deep within inside your body. So the only way that your soul is going to be communicating with you through AI is if you hear it first, is if you feel that internal intuition, that internal message, and you're putting it in AI. Then when AI regurgitates it back to you in a different way or in encouraging messages, sure, we can say that, but you put the information in. Your soul is not directly connecting with AI, nor is your higher self in order to give you that information. It's super important to remember that AI is a tool and it's a computer that is programmed. And in order for it to communicate with you, it learns different things. It learns your style. It learns what you're asking for. It responds to you. And although it can be a great assistant, it can be a great tool, it's necessary where it's important, but by no means are high vibrational beings. There's no high vibrational energy frequency running through. Wouldn't use it as a healer. I wouldn't use it as a therapist unless you're have somebody else monitoring it. And I absolutely wouldn't be aligning with the fact that it's your guides speaking to you through AI. It's going to put you in a place of deep learning and experiences that probably are incredibly uncomfortable that you have to learn through and re-navigate, and a lot of things could fall apart and it just isn't going to feel good. One of the things that I want to share with you, which I wasn't sure whether I was going to share in here or not, but I did a quick little search before to validate this. There does seem to be, and this is one of those reasons that I am not a huge fan of AI, and I absolutely think it should be monitored. You should be using your own discernment and your own connection, and you should really be aware of what AI is saying to you. The same way, like if you Google something or you research something or somebody tells you something, one of the things that I teach my psychics at all times and is to always use your discernment. So run it through your internal GPS system. No matter if somebody says something to you, no matter if you read something, no matter if you have a diagnosis, no matter if AI says something to you. And a huge part of psychic development is really getting through the junk and the garbage and even the trauma that you hold deep within inside of yourself to clear out those limiting beliefs, to clear out that ego, to clear out that fear, so you are tuned into who you really are and your high divine GPS system that you have within inside of yourself so you can do your discernment. But what's happening is we're not doing that. We are searching outside of ourselves for answers, for direction, for guidance, for connection. And there is a story of a young boy out of Tallahassee, Florida, and there is an alleged court case where they're alleging that they are going after the creators of an AI because a 14-year-old boy had formed a close relationship with his AI bot and told him certain things and expressed how he's feeling. And this AI bot was doing a lot of confirming for him, doing a lot of validating, became like his best friend. And it is alleged that the young boy expressed to the AI how he doesn't enjoy life anymore and that he shouldn't want to be here. And the AI confirmed it, and the boy killed himself. Now, there's huge, you can do your research on it. I'm not going to say exactly what the AI said or anything like that, but this is one of those things that absolutely can happen with AI. And I've also seen and heard about a story where there is a therapeutic AI or a healing AI, and some therapists went in, it's for teens, and a therapist went in and started acting like a teen and writing some things that a teen would say, and the responses AI were giving it were almost dangerous. And here's why I say this is because AI has its place and it has its importance, but what's happening is it's taking the place of real humans. It's taking the place of real growth. It's taking the place and it's substituting real deep inner work. And a lot of people are using AI for inner work, and I've seen some of the results of that. Nothing should take the place of a licensed therapist, a trained healer, a human interaction. And there is this, as AI takes over and AI is the way of the future, that's what they're saying. They're supplementing AI for humans. And what we're going to miss is the empathy, that connection. We're going to miss that, that discernment that humans have, and to be able to read the nuances that AI is not able to read, as well as we are not learning how to connect with ourselves. We are not learning truly how to stop looking for validation, how to really dig deep and do internal healing, which is a huge foundational piece of actually reconnecting to yourself in order to grow your consciousness. So AI is coming in and taking over that. A lot of people have said, and I'm a huge believer that I run a couple businesses. And one of my things is hiring people who have strengths that I don't have so that I don't have to keep knowledge in my head at all times. And using AI, using Google, using other people who have genuine knowledge of a situation that you don't understand is phenomenal. But what we're doing is we're letting AI take over our consciousness. We're letting AI truly think on a deeper level for ourselves, and that is going to get us as a society in a really bad place. We are going to lose our identities. We're going to lose the ways in which we are different. We are going to lose the ways in which we are unique. And I want you to think about it. There are so many pictures and advertisements and videos and even texts and posts that are created with AI. It's all being created from a common source. Whether it doesn't matter which AI you're using, I know they're all programmed differently and you can program it for yours, but we're losing that individuality. We're losing that uniqueness. And I know in years past, people have said something about filters, how filters are hiding who we really are. AI is taking that to a whole nother extreme. And it can get in really serious, you can get yourself in a really serious situation. What if somebody sends you a picture? It's not them. Sends you a message that to make it sound like they're a teenager connecting with another teenager. This can be a very dangerous situation. Now, I am by no means again saying that we should get rid of AI, that we should just do away with it, because I think there are some really valuable places that it can be used. But if we are not taught to use our discernment, to connect with ourselves, to expand our consciousness, and to truly read energetics, these pictures, these messages, these advertisements, these videos all have the opportunity to coerce you, to manipulate you, to trick you, and to get you in a bad situation if you don't use your discernment and use all of your psychic abilities. When you have psychic abilities, you have the ability to look at a picture. I took my master psychic group and I gave them content, text, videos, and pictures created from AI and asked them to read the energetics. When they were reading the energetics, they didn't know it was from AI. When they were reading the energetics, they could feel like this robot or this super like calculated masculine energy behind pictures of women. We can read the energetics behind them. You can be taught to read the energetics behind you so that instead of trying to do away with AI, you have the upper hand. You know when it's an AI picture. And I've seen so many people out there, including psychics and spiritual teachers and energetic teachers, who are using AI pictures. And people are like, this is so beautiful. There's so much energy in it. And there's not. It might be a beautiful picture, but it's not real. These messages aren't real. These videos aren't accurate. And the more that you tap into your psychic abilities, you will be able to do your discernment around anything that comes to you from AI, whether it's because you asked AI a question, whether it's because there's an AI picture or a video or an advertisement or a news flash, like a news correspondence that was created by AI. There are a lot of things that are going to unfold for us in the future. And the more that you can tap into your psychic abilities, read energetics, do discernment, and expand your consciousness, it's going to absolutely benefit you, especially the more prominent AI becomes in our lives. Thank you guys for joining me. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment below this video. As always, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to join me live, be sure to reach out to my team at info@carriecardozo.com. We are live every single Wednesday, and I will see you guys next time on The Psychic Within. Bye, guys.